Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Lan from the hashtag Walk with Lan. Welcome and welcome back to our channel, mga kaibigan. Ayan, tapos ka na ba sa walang katapusang paggastos? Sa video na ito, ibabahagi ko ang Buy Nothing Rebellion. Ang mindset na nakatulong sa akin na malalaman mo bakit hindi natin talaga kailangang bumili ng lahat ng bagay. Paano nakakaapekto ang consumer culture sa ating emosyon at pera? Ang sekreto ng minimalism at tamang mindset sa pera. Simulan mo ang iyong sarili. No buy challenge. Kahit isang araw muna. Pagkatapos nun, isang linggo, isang buwan, ilang buwan, 6 na buwan, isang taon. At makikita mo gaano kalakas ang kapangyarihan ng hindi pagbili. Okay? Yan. I-like na, i-subscribe at i-share sa kaibigan mo na laging gastador. Okay, mga kaibigan ha. Ayan. Okay, let me ask something. Let me ask you something, ladies and gentlemen. When was the last time you bought something that truly made your life better? Not for a day, not for a week, but in a way that actually lasts. Most of us do not even remember what we bought last month. We remember the stress, the credit card bills, and that constant feeling of being behind. Today, I want to talk about something radical, something uncomfortable, something that goes against everything that world tells us to do. I call it the buy nothing rebellion. This isn't about being broke. Isn't about depriving yourself. It's about taking your power back from ads, from impulse, and from a system designed to make you spend forever. Every single day, you are being sold to. You wake up ads, you scroll ads, you relax ads. Have you noticed that? And these ads aren't random. Companies know what you like. They know your fears. They know when you are most vulnerable and when you are most likely to click buy now. You are told you deserve this. You work hard. Everyone else has it. You will be happier once you buy it. But but notice this. The happiness is always in the future. After the purchase, after the delivery, after the upgrade. And once that moment passes, you are back where you started, looking for the next thing. Most unnecessary purchases aren't about logic, they are emotional. We buy things to feel successful, to feel in control, to feel rewarded, to feel like we are moving forward. Buying becomes a shortcut to feeling better. But here's the truth nobody wants to say buying doesn't solve problems, it only pauses them. Stress comes back, insecurity comes back, financial pressure comes back, and now you also have less money. The buy nothing rebellion isn't about never buying anything. It's not like that. It's about taking control of your decisions. Instead of asking, can I afford this? You ask yourself, do I actually need this? It's about pausing, observing, and refusing to act on automatic impulses. Because the moment buying becomes intentional, you stop being predictable. And that is power. The first few days are uncomfortable. That's the truth. You feel restless. You might even feel bored or anxious. You open shopping apps without thinking. That discomfort, that's withdrawal, not from the shopping itself, but from dopamine, the reward your brain is used to getting. But if you stick with it, something incredible happens. The urge to buy weakens, the noise quiets, and you start seeing things clearly. You start noticing what you really need and what you do not. You notice how often you shop out of boredom. You notice how ads manipulate urgency. You notice how little you actually need to be happy. Suddenly, your space feels lighter. Your mind feels calmer. Your decisions feel slower. But of course, smarter, ladies and gentlemen. You stop chasing novelty. You start appreciating stability. And here's the secret, that's not boring, that's peace. Minimalism is not about empty rooms or owning 10 items or looking cool online. Minimalism is clarity. Yes, indeed. Clarity, ladies and gentlemen. Let me repeat that to emphasize clarity. It is knowing how many clothes are enough, how many entertainment is enough, how much spending actually supports life. When you define enough, everything else becomes optional. And optional things lose power over you. Here's where things get practical. When you stop buying impulsively, money stops disappearing. Small amounts stay, and you can invest that into the stock market, mutual funds, MP2. You add on the MP1, SSS, etc. Or at the end of the day, maybe you can be able to buy properties such as land, house and lot, apartment. Balances grow, breathing room appears. You realize, I don't need more income. I need fewer leaks. Emergency funds become real. Debt starts shrinking. Choices expand. Not because life got easier, because you stop making it harder. The biggest benefit is not financial, it's identity. You stop defining yourself but by what you own. You stop proving your worth with purchases. You stop comparing your life to be curated social media feeds. You become harder to manipulate, harder to pressure, harder to rush, and that is freedom. You don't need perfection, you just need awareness. Start small. No buy weekend, no buy week. 24-hour pause before any purchase. Ask yourself, what emotion is driving to purchase this purchase? Will it matter in 30 days? What happens if I don't buy it? Most urges fade. And every time they do, you win, my dear subscribers and viewers. The buy nothing rebellion is not about rejecting money. It's about rejecting mindless consumption. In a world screaming, buy more! Choose to buy nothing, even briefly, is revolutionary. If this video you made you think, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone stuck in the spending loop. Remember, freedom does not come from owning more, it comes from needing less. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.